Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a makeup artist and YouTuber based in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 10 things I wish I had known when I started my YouTube channel. Now, if you want to start a YouTube channel this 2022 or you have questions about starting a YouTube channel, then this video might be for you. So kindly watch the video, like this video, share this video, and most importantly subscribe to my channel down below by clicking on that red button. And let's get right into the video. I am just going to give you guys a short story. Now, when I started YouTube, most of the advice I got, and most of what people online said, was you just need to just start with whatever you have, natural lighting, with your phone, any camera you have, just start. Content is the most important thing, doesn't really matter, just try. Those are all lies. Like, YouTube is serious business. YouTube takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of hard work. Like, you can film a video for 4 hours and like you have to edit and compress it down to 20 minutes, 15 minutes. YouTube is hard work. And I was on YouTube for years without any growth. I had just about 10 subscribers or 15 thereabouts. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Now I'm still growing, but what I've come to realize, the little experience I have garnered over this past few years, I'm going to share with you. Now, these are things I wish I had known when I started my YouTube channel. The first thing is to get a good camera and film at the highest quality available at the time. Like in 2022, the highest quality you have is 4K. You also have 1080p, which is full HD, which is also very good. Now, when I started YouTube, I was using one of those point and shoot cameras. I think it was a Nikon Coolpix camera. It didn't have autofocus, the lens was crap, everything was crap. I think it was 420p or something. Man, I can't even believe I uploaded those videos. So what you're going to do, you need a good camera. That's the very first thing you need, a good camera. Now, if you cannot buy a camera, you can use your phone camera. And not just using your phone camera, it has to be a good phone, an Android phone or an iPhone of good camera quality. Now, when filming, you are going to use the back camera, not the front camera. So you might want to get someone to sit down for you to like station it, or get, if you have two phones, you can get an app, a power mirror. You download it on the both phones and you can use one to track the other to get yourself in focus. Most importantly, what I discovered is this camera app called Open Camera. It's available on Android and on iPhones as well. Download the Open Camera app. With this Open Camera app, you can lock some of your settings, you can tweak. It's almost like the manual, how you use your camera in manual mode. You can tweak a whole lot of things. I'm going to leave a detailed video of how to use the Open Camera app in my description down below. There is like this tech guru guy I'm following, and he did a really detailed video on how to use Open Camera for Android, and I'm going to leave that link down below. Now, with that app, you can lock your focus, you can tweak your white balance, you can tweak your exposure, a whole lot of things you can set. In fact, with the Open Camera app, you can film at 4K, you can film on full HD. Like, it has everything. So that's the one thing that I wish I had known. Get a good camera, a very good camera. The second thing I wish I had known, I wish someone had told me, is to get a background. a good background. Don't just film anywhere, random places. Now, preferably if you have a corner of your house where you have like a wall as the background, maybe white, pale yellow, something along those lines, it's clean, it's neat, it's not dirty, you can use that as your background. Just try to leave a little bit of space between yourself and the wall, like maybe like a foot or like half a foot, because of shadows that can be cast on the wall at times. So that is the second thing. Get a good spot in your house. It doesn't have to be much, just a little feet around the wall. The painting has to be clean. You can even get paint and just paint that area. It has to be clean, it has to be neat. Okay, that's the second thing, having a good filming background. That's the second thing I wish I had known. The third thing I wish someone had told me was the importance of good lighting. Like, they will tell you use natural light and you just film and you just be, no, natural light moves, like the cloud move, shadows, like you just see your video having shadows and the light changing and changing and changing. No, if you want to start YouTube, you need money. You have to invest. You cannot just wake up and start YouTube. No, you need to have some savings and invest in it. You have to invest money to make money. Now, why am I saying all this? You need a good ring light. Ring light is like one of the cheapest you can get right now. I think these days you have those LED lights, those tiny bulbs that you have like 600 bulbs or 300 bulbs. Those ones still come in handy, and they cost anywhere between 25 to 32,000. You need a ring light, and most of them come with a tripod stand where you fix them on, so it's really important. Like I'm filming right now, I have two lights directly on me. I have a ring light and an LED light like at the two sides of me, and I think I am adequately illuminated. I don't have any background light, I don't have any other lights on. And then if you have, I'm not going to buy two, I say just get one. A ring light is the circle one. You just put your phone or whatever. Most of them come with those stands in the middle, and you can use that to illuminate yourself. It really works. I would prefer a ring light any day if you're going to get only one over those LED lights. You just put your phone or your camera in the middle and start recording. Okay, so you need a ring light. And one thing is, you can never tell when you want to film. It might be at night, it might be during the day, it might be, you can be distracted, it can be any time. And once you have your lighting, you are not restricted, like you are not forced to film at a particular time. And then on days when it's cloudy, what happens? You need a ring light. That is the third thing I wish someone had told me when I was starting up on YouTube. The fourth thing I wish somebody had told me when I was starting up on YouTube was to get a table and a chair. Now, I film beauty videos, but this applies to people who film other content. You need a table and a chair. Now, just so that you don't go over budget, I will suggest you get one of those plastic tables and chair. What do you need those plastic tables for? It helps to put a little bit of gap between yourself and your camera and lighting, and you can put things on it, your camera remote, your reflector, if you want to get one. If you are filming YouTube videos like beauty content, you can put the things you're using to film on the table. Like, it just comes in handy, so you don't have to be bending to the floor to pick up what you need per time. You need a table and a chair, a plastic chair, whether it's the armless one or the ones with the back. It doesn't really matter. You need a plastic chair for you to sit on. So you just put the chair and the table directly in front of the clean background you have. You put your ring light and your phone or camera in front of the table. So that's the fourth thing I wish someone had told me. A plastic table and a chair are very, very necessary things for YouTube. Now, the fifth thing I wish someone had told me was the importance of having a tripod stand. Now, for the longest time, like, I used to set Oh, I don't even want to think of it. How I used to film. At times you see the video shaking. At times I might beg someone to hold it for me and film me. At times I will set it on something and it will be like before you film halfway, it's falling off and you have to stand up and go and you come back and you're forgetting what you are talking about. It's a whole lot. You need a tripod stand. Now, a good tripod stand, the average tripod stand that they sell anywhere, like everywhere, is around 6,500. You can get it on Jumia. Get a tripod stand. Get the phone holder, and with that, you can put your camera or your phone on the stand. Now, you see why I told you to get a ring light. If you get a ring light, it already comes with a stand and it comes with those phone holders on it. You can also get a horseshoe where you put your camera, and the ring light stand, the tripod stand that comes with the ring light, can carry it. Is sturdy enough. So, but if you have two lights the way I do, you also need an additional stand to put your phone or your camera, because it's going to be in the middle of your setup. Okay, a tripod is very important. It helps to avoid shaking videos. Like, you are watching videos and you are going like this and you're like, what's going on here? Stabilization is very, very important. That's the fifth thing I wish someone had told me when I was starting up on YouTube. The sixth thing I wish somebody had told me when I was starting up on YouTube was the importance of audio. Now, when I started up on YouTube and I said I was using my Nikon Coolpix camera, I was using it with the internal audio of the camera. Even when I later started using my phone, I was using it with the internal audio of my microphone of my phone. And I was wondering why when I watched the videos on people's phones, I was not getting that clarity. And when I tried to tweak it in post, it just worsened the audio. Now, what I should have done and what I wish someone had told me was to get a mic. A good microphone. Now, you have the cheapest one, which is of good quality, I have found, is this Lavalier Mic, the ones you clip on your clothes. It comes with like a really, really long cord, so no matter how far you want to place your phone or your stand away from you, it can like cover the distance. And this Lavalier mic, like the one, for example, it has a switch for both cameras and phones, so you can use it for your phone and your camera. And this just made a ton of difference in my videos, like those echoes, a whole lot of I wish I had known this. I really, really wish. You need a mic. I'm based here in Nigeria. You can get it on Jumia for as low as 4,300 thereabouts for the mic. I'm not telling you to go for those big mic. You are just starting up your YouTube channel. You need a microphone. That is the sixth thing you need. Now, I hope you are noting these things down. Like, you have your biro and paper and you are noting down, because these things are important. No one will tell you these things. They'll tell you just start up, but you need them. Getting these things alone, and they will keep you motivated, because you know you've spent money getting these items. You will not want them to go to waste. Okay. The seventh thing I wish someone had told me was the importance of thumbnails. Now, I started YouTube, and YouTube had this thing where they would just select some thumbnails, random thumbnails from your video, and give you like 3 options, and you just pick one and use as your thumbnail. I never knew that there was a way you could create your own thumbnail, like you could have your custom thumbnail. Now, granted that initially when I first started, that option was not available to me, but even when the option became available, I didn't know what they were talking about. Like, what is custom thumbnail? This is where I wish someone had told me about a PicMonkey app. There are other apps you can use to do your thumbnails, but the PicMonkey one is the one I found out. Like, it's practically free, and it's like the easiest, very, very user friendly. I beg your pardon. It's like the easiest to use. Now, I use an Android phone, so I just download the app on my phone, and then what I do is, when I'm filming, I snap photos of what an idea I would want my thumbnail to look like, and then I export those photos to pick monkey and just tweak it a little bit, add text and all of that, see what works for you, the font size and everything, and I upload as my custom thumbnail. Previously, I used to use YouTube recommended thumbnails, and even when I had to like put custom thumbnails, what I would do is I would snapshot when I was editing and then use those pictures, maybe when I was smiling or something, as thumbnails. Now there is a difference, because when you snap a picture like straight up, you can snap what you want, how you want the picture to be like, or and then the quality is clearer. It's very, very clear, and that's what attracts people to want to even see or even click on your video. Thumbnail is very, very important. Now that is the 7th thing I wish somebody had told me when I started off on YouTube. The 8th thing I wish somebody had told me when I started up on YouTube was the importance of editing. Now, I reached out to 1 or 2 people who I knew were YouTubers, and they told me to get a video editing app on my phone and use it to edit videos. Now I could spend days editing one video. Like, I couldn't get a clean cut. It wasn't seamless. It's not worth it. You need a laptop. You need a laptop, a good laptop, to edit your videos. Now, when you get a laptop, we're going to go over to the next stage. You get a software, video editing software, but you need a laptop first and foremost, because with that laptop, you'll be able to edit your videos very cleanly, like cut, trim, and do everything more easily, faster. Like, it just made life a whole lot easier. And these are things I wish I had known, rather than spending days trying to edit and imagine beauty videos where you have to like really trim and and even thinking of editing alone was enough to like make me just feel so reluctant to edit the video, not to even talk of uploading and posting. You need a good laptop. That is the 8th thing I wish somebody had told me when I was starting up on YouTube. The 9th thing I wish somebody had told me when I was starting up on YouTube was the importance of a good user-friendly software. Now, I was advised to get the DaVinci editor or something along those lines. Now, it was free of charge. I went online and I tried to download several, and it just didn't work. It couldn't download fully. I don't know what just went wrong, and for the longest time I was just stuck. And then I came across this video on YouTube of a tech guy talking about the Wondershare Filmora 9. And then I went on Wondershare page and I saw the options they had, and they had so many options. They had like the monthly option, the yearly option, and a lifetime option. And in the lifetime option, that means that you can use that app for the software for like the longest of time, like almost like forever, without having that Filmora watermark on your videos. And at the time I bought mine, which was in 2020. They were having a promo and I got it for $59.99 for a lifetime. Now it could be anywhere between $50 to $70 for that. It comes with like, you have your normal, it has normal editing stuff. It comes with like tiles, it comes with like music, it comes with like some film stocks, like you have to download some other ones or purchase if you need be. But I just went online again, watched a video. I think I'll leave the link down below on how to use the Wondershare app, video editing app software, and it was so user friendly, very easy to use. And with time, the more you use it, the more you learn like how to like put text and do all those other stuff. Because I had initially reached out to one tech guy in my area to help me to editing my videos, and he was charging me that time around 5,500 naira for one video. And I was like, if I intend to put up 2 videos a week or like 1 video a week, like how much in a month? No, that was just too much. I'm just starting YouTube. I'm not getting paid, like, So I got that app and I started editing my videos myself. Like with time, you'll improve. Your initial editing is not going to be smooth, it's not going to be seamless, it's just going to be somehow. But with time, you learn how to put transitions that work for you, so many other things, and before you know, you become a pro or a partial pro, you know. So that is the 9th thing I wish somebody had told me when I started up on YouTube. Software, a good one. It's very, very important for editing videos. The 10th thing I wish somebody had told me when I was starting up on YouTube was how to film videos. Like the very first few videos I did like this. I'm just going to speak now, so you have an idea of what I'm saying. As I'm talking to you right now, I'm staring directly into the lens, so that gives the impression that I'm speaking directly to you. Now I am using a Canon M50 camera to film this video, and it has a viewfinder. Now the problem is, most times people look at the viewfinder like to ensure they are in focus and all of that, and this is how they film the entire video. Now I'm filming this video and I'm talking to you, but when you are watching it, it looks like I'm looking off to the side and I'm not looking directly at you. So I had a whole lot of videos where I was looking this way, especially if you're using your camera and you're using the front facing camera, which is why I advise you should use the back. Not only is it clearer, but it also helps you not to look into the screen of the phone. Now if you're using a camera and you have a viewfinder which helps you to like set up and everything, you have to learn not to look at the viewfinder when speaking and look at the camera, because you could end up filming entire videos, and when you are editing them, you are seeing that you are looking off to the side. At times you just end up posting videos like that, but like when people are watching, they're not getting that connection with you, so they just like log out. So those are the 10 things I wish I had known, like I wish people had told me when I was starting up on YouTube. Now I'm going to give you 5 additional tips just for watching up to this point. This is going to be like an extra for you, that on things I wish I had known. Number 1, YouTube is an investment. Like you have to invest your time, your effort, your money, everything into it. Now why am I saying all this? You have to have the passion to make videos and put up continuously. You have to be consistent. You cannot put up a video today and put up another video 4 months after or 5 months after. No, give yourself a timeline. Most people will tell you at least 2 videos a week, but if you have like other things doing or you feel it's not feasible, the minimum I would advise anyone to go is 1 video a week. Minimum 1 video a week. Now what I do most times is I must film, like I can film 2 videos per sitting, and then I edit. It helps a bit in terms of the timeline and stuff. The second additional bonus I will tell you is not to be hung up on gadgets. Like they call it gear acquisition syndrome. I read of a woman, or I watched a woman who said she invested 5.7 million just starting up on YouTube, and I'm like how she got a camera 1.8 million? Like, no, like having the best setup, like having a room, and interior decorator will come and touch up the room for you, your beauty studio, you have everything, get all the lights, get everything, no, it's not going to make you blow overnight. That gear acquisition syndrome, you want to get the best camera, the best everything. No, just get these things I have listed, get the most basic of them all and start up. Just start up, and then when YouTube starts paying you, you can start upgrading and start getting other things. Or when you have the funds, you can start upgrading and start getting other things. So don't get hung up on acquiring gear. Okay, the third thing is you need to have a good memory space. So if you're using your phone to film, you need to have a memory card that has like a high gigabyte in it. You also, if you're using your camera to film, you also need to have like your SD cards have to be at least 64 gigabyte and above so that it could help you film multiple videos per time. You also need to have your phones charged. If you're using a camera, you also need to have spare batteries. The fourth additional tip is that YouTube consumes a lot of data. You're going to be uploading content on YouTube, and upload is not free. If you're in Nigeria, you know, so you need to have a data plan. You can register with the network, get their modems and stuff, and use those. Have like a subscription plan that you use to buy your data, like a monthly thing, and you upload your videos, your already edited videos. And the final tip I'll give, which is the fifth one, is that you have to keep on teaching yourself. You have to keep on researching. Like when I started up on YouTube, I didn't do any of that. I just felt just to point the camera, start filming, and I didn't even have any subscribers. I didn't have anything. You have to research. Like, go on YouTube. How do I grow on YouTube? You have to go on YouTube, like watch a couple of videos, see advices, pick and choose what works for you and all of that. And don't ever get tired. Like if I'm going to film a content now, I have to go and research, see what other people have done on that work. I have my notepad right here that I use to record ideas, like what I'm going to film. I script out and do all of that. It really, really helps keep you organized and keep you focused. Okay, so that is it for our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're about starting your YouTube channel, I wish you all the best, and I would advise you try and put in your best effort. You're not going to grow overnight. It might take a year, it might take a few years, you might have a viral video, but just keep going at it. Like the moment I started putting these things I just spoke about into action, I discovered that my page just started picking up traction and growing. And another thing I would tell you is, if you start a YouTube channel, don't be shy to tell your family and friends that you have a channel. Tell them to subscribe, tell them what you do, tell them to watch your videos. Some might not really listen to you, they might not want to, but just do anyway. And then keep on putting out content, and before you know, you start having the following. I mean, from 10 subscribers in almost 2 years. Like I was putting up videos like once every 3 months, once every 4 months. I was not taking YouTube serious at all. And then when I became more consistent and I started putting up weekly videos, just weekly videos, I was not even putting up videos twice a week, just one video a week, I started having traction, and I've been having that traction, and I have been seeing growth ever since. So that's the end of my video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're starting up your YouTube channel once more, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in my very, very next video. Bye, guys.